Take a look at a couple of H&Ks. These are USPs. We've got a full-size 45 and then the compact 40. So we just take kind of a look at them, see some of the similarities and differences. First off, they both have an ambidextrous mag release underneath the trigger guard there, which is a little tough to get used to if you're not familiar with it. Once you've got it down, it's a pretty easy one to deal with. They both have the same slide stop, and it's extended, and it's real easy to get to on either side. And it's nice for left-handed shooters because it's large enough to manipulate without too much trouble. Even on the little compact, which sometimes brings the slide stop back so far, isn't too bad for a left-handed shooter. They both are double action, single action. So your first pull of the trigger is going to do two things. It's going to pull the hammer back and drop it. Whereas subsequent shots, the trigger only needs to do one thing, drop the hammer. It's got a decocker so that if the hammer is ever back on a live round and you want to safety drop the hammer, you just drop that decocker without having to put your finger on the trigger. And both versions have that. Pretty easy to get to even on the smaller compact. They both have a proprietary accessory rail, which is fine if you're using the H&K light, but if you're going to adapt it to a more standard light, then it does drop the light down a bit. They both have a fairly large trigger guard, although the full size does have a little bit larger trigger guard, but very easy to use, even the compact with gloves on. Sight pictures are basically the same. Kind of high sights, and for me the bore axis is a little high, so they can be a little jumpy, especially in the little 40. But it does have the little hook there on the bottom of the floor plate, and even with my large hand, able to keep all three fingers on the grip. It's got nice checkering on the front, both of them, so very ergonomic, I'd say, and grippy. Stainless steel mags. This one has a pre-band 10 round, while the 40 has a 12 rounder. There are also 12 rounders available for the larger 45. They both got the same sort of oversized trigger guards underneath, serial numbers in the same place. As I mentioned, that ambidextrous mag release. Very comfortable, very solid pistols. A lot of people enjoy the USPs, and you can understand why once you've held one. Very solid, nothing's rattling loose on them. They're just sort of expensive and a little awkward compared to some of the newer ones out there today. But overall, very nice pistols. Thanks for watching.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.